Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always, I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Lou.
We are missing Diane. I don't know if you noticed our fourth member. In our last episode, she wasn't feeling very well, so she's just kind of a little bit sick, but hopefully she'll be on the mend and good to go. So
hopefully feel better, D.
Feel better, D. Sending positive vibes.
Sending positive vibes.
It's not COVID. She took a test, so there you go. It's just a regular cold.
And we can still have those. Still.
Yes, we still can. Yes. All right, guys. So we were kind of trying to think of some ideas. I know we've talked about pretty much most of the main boy bands from our time period. But then one of the boy bands announced a tour this summer.
A comeback, if you will.
A comeback tour, because they had been broken up and now they're doing like a little reunion and coming back. And maybe because I clicked on it, maybe because Facebook sees that I like boy bands, I don't know, but I just keep seeing ads all the time for it. So I was like, you know what? I don't think we've ever really had like a full discussion about Big Time Rush. So I feel like they came out a little bit past when we were in our boy band stage. I feel I know a little bit about them. I know they had a TV show. I watched a few episodes. It was very cheesy and fun. So
and one member is Carlos Pena, right?
Yes, Carlos Pena Vega, because he got married.
Whatever,
they combined their last names. He was on Dancing with the Stars, and he's married to Alexa Vega. So, anyways, so I figured, you know what? We really don't know a lot about Big Time Rush. And now that things are opening up again and concerts are happening again, they are coming to Toronto.
When are they coming to Toronto?
Well, I was going to say this later, but anyways, as I was listening, July 4th. July 4th is when they were coming to Toronto. Okay. So I was listening to the album. It is a Monday, yes. Because I was listening to the album, and I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to see these guys in concert. When are they coming to Toronto? And then I looked up, and I was like, July 4th, and I was like, huh.
So won't we be in Darien Lake?
No, that's the 3rd. So we are watching the Backstreet, most of us are watching the Backstreet Boys July 1st, July 2nd in Toronto, and July 3rd at Darien Lake. Yes. So that would be the 4th concert in a row. So I was like, but I'm like, it's a different boy band. So I'm like, okay. And then I looked at the price of the tickets, and the cheapest tickets were $72. So I was like, no. If we could somehow score cheap or free the tickets, cool. But
same day StubHub.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I might kind of just like play it by ear and see how that happens. But it's also a Monday night as well, and people work and stuff. So what's interesting, the ticket sales are okay-ish for Toronto, like the middle section and stuff, but they don't have the lawns open. It's at the amphitheater, whatever they're calling it.
Oh, most amphitheater?
Yes, and then they have like the other tiers. So there's still quite a few tickets left. So if you do like them, go check it out. It should be good. I noticed that like some of their others, like the American ones, definitely have had more sales and stuff. But anyways, I've not got to the point where I'm obsessively tracking seat tickets yet, so we're good. So anyways, so I figured
you have no time, so it's okay.
Definitely. So a couple weeks back, we did a random pull Friday, which we really need to start doing more of those. But I guess that's the whole point, random pull. And we asked what everybody's favorite Big Time Rush album was, and then from that. Elevate was the one that was chosen. So, but I figured before we go into talking about the album and we all listen to it and see how we thought about it, I thought maybe let's do just like a really quick refresher from our friends at Wikipedia about who Big Time Rush is and that information.
That's a great idea.
Yes, I agree.
So actually, Lydia, if you want to put up a picture of Big Time Rush while I read this, that would be
that's a great idea.
You do that because
we want to do like, what era of because they kind of.
I think they were just in the one time area.
Should it be like a Big Time Rush TV show era?
I've seen pictures of them in recent times, and I'm like,
because it wasn't seasons, right? They had like a couple seasons of.
They definitely. Well, that's the thing because I went to go check to see how many episodes they have, and they actually have 74.
Oh, that's a lot.
I believe it's actually on Netflix, so that might be something we might want to check out later. But anyways, while Lydia's looking up pictures.
Ta-da.
Okay.
But it's not a great picture.
Yeah, I can't. It's not.
It's a tiny
So,
picture.
Big Time Rush is an American pop music band formed in 2009. So that would explain why it's a little bit past our time period. The height of our boy band time was like 99, 2000, whatever, right? So, so the group consisted of Kendall Schmidt, James Maslow, Logan Henderson, and Carlos Penavega. They originally signed with Nick Records in 2009 before transferring to Columbia Records. The group starred in Nickelodeon's television series of the same name, Big Time Rush. The show ran from November 28th, 2009 to July 25th, 2013. The pilot featured the group's first promotional single, Big Time Rush. The group has released 3 studio albums, BTR in 2010, Elevate in 2011, and 24/7 in 2013. The band went on an indefinite hiatus in 2014 that lasted until 2021 when the group resumed live performances and released the single, Call It Like I See It. So there you go. So, you know what? I don't know which is which. I know Carlos is at the end.
I only know Carlos, so yeah.
So I'm just going to...
hold
on. In the Wikipedia, it says from left to right who they are.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Like the blonde one is Kendall.
Wait, I'll share that one so that way you guys can all see what Chazia's seeing. Hold on.
Okay, so I'm just going to go through a little quick while Lydia does that. In 2019...
Okay. Okay, sorry. From left to right. This was Logan.
So the one in the black jacket is Logan Henderson.
Yeah.
Followed by James Maslow, then Kendall Schmidt, and then Carlos Penavega.
Okay, James Maslow sounds familiar for some reason.
They've done like solo-y things during their times off.
Okay, maybe that's why.
I've heard of all their names before. And I think some of them are more active on social media than others. So yeah, so there you go. Okay, so 2009 to 2010, Formation and BTR. Nickelodeon signed Big Time Rush to record. So for those of you who are more our age, this is kind of like, they were kind of like a together. Like a fake cheesy boy band. There you go. So, okay, so, but let me just, totally off topic. I just rewatched the entire series of Together because it's on YouTube. Do not recommend because it's not the best quality and a lot of it is painful to listen to. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of inappropriate things in that show. Like Doug masturbates a lot, and I don't remember that ever. I don't recall any of that happening. But maybe
it was on Much Music, so it's probably like on at like 10 or 11, right? Yeah, it was probably like at 11 o'clock. It was on probably.
Well, they don't show him, but they just talk about it. I don't know. No, I don't know. Watching it during the daytime. It's
okay. I don't know.
I just feel like it's not as like, you know how a lot of them are a little more kid friendly. I feel like Together is a little bit on the edge of that. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Big Time Rush is a little more child friendly and not as like risque. But
they're on Nickelodeon, right? So I would think so. Yeah.
Right? So they signed Big Time Rush to a record deal in 2009, simultaneously with their television series. They partnered with Columbia and Epic Records to produce the show and include the original music to the show. For this series, their debut single, Big Time Rush, was released November 2009. Officially announced by Nickelodeon, the series was first broadcast in 2009, eventually released worldwide. It debuted during a 1-hour special preview of the series and is currently the show's opening theme. The series also saw the releases of singles City is Ours, Any Kind of Guy. Big Time Rush also covered a play song called Famous. The song was released on iTunes, blah, blah, blah. So they did.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's just like...
on September, we told you that the blah, blah, blah is.
Okay. The song was released on iTunes on June 29th, 2010. Another song, Halfway There, was released on iTunes April 27th, 2010, after its premiere on the series. It soon became their first single to chart the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 93 due to digital sales. September 21st, 2010, Big Time Rush released their second single, Till I Forget About You, to promote the release of their debut album. The album, called BTR, was released October 11, 2010. The album debuted at the Billboard Hot 100 at 79, making it their highest peaking song. It was later certified gold in the U.S. In November 2010, it was announced that a Christmas special, Big Time Rush, All I Want for would debut that month, and a Christmas EP would be released called The Holiday Bundle with Beautiful Christmas and a cover of All I Want for Christmas, originally performed by Mariah Carey.
Nice.
February 2011, Boyfriend was released as the band's third official single. It peaked at number 72, becoming their most successful song to date. It even peaked at number 30 on the Billboard Pop Song charts in March 2011 and very well in multiple international countries. A remix featuring New Boys was leaked to the internet. Big Time Rush was nominated for MTV's Breakthrough Band in 2011. And yeah, so they won some awards. So they lost to Rihanna's single Diamonds.
Ouch.
But
it was an
well.
award.
Yeah.
It was a Mexican Grammy type thing, or similar to the Grammys in Mexico. So 2011 to 2010, Elevate and Film. So the group announced they would be recording their second studio album. So that's the one that we're going to talk about. Just after Nickelodeon renewed them for a third season, July 2011, the group released a promotional single, If I Ruled the World, featuring Ayaz, in anticipation of their second album, Elevate. Elevate was released November 21st, 2011, debuted at number 12 on the Billboard 200, selling over 70,000 copies in its first week. Though the album had a lower peak position than the previous debut, Elevate sold far more copies in its first week compared to the previous album. Their first single, Music Sounds Better With You, was written by the band and Ryan Tedder from One Republic and was released
Ryan Tedder.
Yes. The second and last single, Windows Down, was released. What's it on?
Ryan Tedder.
Number 35.
Ryan Tedder.
Ryan Tedder. He's big in the music industry.
He wrote
he's done stuff with Taylor Swift, and he's done like.
I think he wrote a song for the Backstreet Boys. Possibly.
So. He's done a lot. He's pretty
possibly on the DNA album.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Okay, so to promote the release of their second album, you can look it up. The group had their first headlining tour, Better With You tour, which took place over 16 dates in several big North American cities. JoJo opened for them for the first top 5 dates.
Oh, JoJo!
JoJo Siwa?
No, JoJo, remember?
The girl, right?
Girl.
Yeah.
Get out right now.
Oh, yeah. I remember that song.
Another band opened for 10 of the 16 dates. Would anybody like to guess what the other band was that opened for them?
Flies.
No.
Aaron Carter.
No. One Direction.
Wow.
Opened for Big Time Rush.
No.
So that was before they were popular.
What?
Yes. So that was in March 2012.
Wow.
In late February, Big Time Rush announced a national summer tour starting July 5th in Columbus, Ohio. The group announced they'd be starting their full-length 2012 film, Big Time Movie. Okay, so there's a movie. Maybe we can watch that.
Cute.
Yeah.
Another episode idea. Check.
There you go.
Put it on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so the movie features them traveling to London, England.
Oh, yeah.
I always love when like shows and movies would go on like vacation or whatever.
Like the Friends episode when they go to London?
Yes.
All those episodes? Yeah.
Yes, for shizzle. Or like any movie in any sitcom in the 80s and 90s when they'd go to like Disney or something, right?
Yes.
Like a couple episodes of Disney.
Like Full House. Full House went to Disney.
Yes.
They did, yeah. And Roseanne also.
Yes.
Yes, Magic Kingdom. Okay, so they go to England. In the Big Time movie, the four members of the group Big Time Rush head to London for their first big world tour, but instead get mixed up in a mission to save the world.
Ooh.
The movie was released in 2012 in U.S. to theaters. Really? I don't remember that. Well, Germany released in September. Due to the promotion, the group recorded a cover of the Beatles songs and released an EP, Big Time Movie soundtrack. The film received mixed to positive reviews from most contemporary film critics, many comparing them to the Monkees and praising their fun, carefree image. The film was a rating success, having over 13 million views premiere weekend. We're nearing the end here. So 2013 to 14 is 24/7. In 2013, Nickelodeon renewed Big Time Rush series for a 13-episode fourth season. Production started in January. The group released a song, Nobody Around, which according to the premiere episode, Big Time Invasion, was outlining the history of professional, successful all-American boy bands. The Platters, The Temptations, Jackson 5, New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC. In response to the British invasion of the rival act and hugely successful One Direction. On April 15th, an interview on Cambio, Big Time Rush announced their third studio album, 24/7, would be released sometime in early June 2013, and the fourth season was set to premiere May 2013. On April 18th, Big Time Rush revealed 24/7 would be either June 2013, April 20th, 9 tracks from the album were leaked. On June 4th, EW released the full 10-song standard version online. The deluxe version was leaked on YouTube along with a different track for Love Me Again. 24/7 was released June 2013. The album cover and track list revealed April 2013. It was less commercially successful than Elevate. It included songs such as the up-tempo 24/7 and rock ballad We Are. Big Time Rush was nominated for the World's Best Group, Best Album, and Best Live Act in Monte Carlo for the World Music Awards for the continuing global success with the band and their release. It was later confirmed that same night after the awards show that Big Time Rush had won the World's Best Live Act trophy, making them the first and only Nickelodeon act or artist in history to win a World Music Award trophy. It's interesting. In 2013, at the end of the Big Time Rush television series, members continued touring until March 2014 and then put on hiatus to pursue solo careers. Schmidt stated at the time they would like to come back together as a band if they have the opportunity. Kendall Schmidt later reformed the band Heffernan Drive with Dustin Belt in May 2013.
Isn't that a band that you like?
I feel no, but I've heard of them. I've heard of it, but I don't know if I know any of their songs.
Okay, sorry.
So 2020 to present, reunion. Oh, you're thinking Emerson Drive.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Band, yes. Yeah. On April 20th, 2020, the band reunited virtually as they uploaded a video on the band's social media platform, sharing some wishes to their fans about the COVID-19 pandemic. I do remember when this came out. We did share it. On June 16th, the band released an acoustic cover of Worldwide. On December 2020, member James Maslow uploaded a video of the band performing their song Beautiful Christmas via YouTube. July 19th, 21, the band released a video announcing the reunion performances, which occurred in December of 2021. The group released the single Call It Like I See It on December 13th, 2021, marking their first release since 2013. On February 21st, 2022, they announced on Good Morning America they would be holding a reunion tour throughout 2022. And they released another single in February called Not Giving You Up.
Never gonna give you up.
I know, right?
So, because the group is associated with television series and children's network Nickelodeon, they've presented as a child-friendly group.
Yeah.
But have musical differences. In a review of their first studio album, Jessica Dawson wrote, Big Time Rush is a standout not only because of their boyish charm and good looks, but because their music is a cool blend of synth pop, hip hop, and boy band harmonies. The sound of the band is described as pop-inspired dance rock. Public image. The group has been compared to other boy bands such as One Direction and The Wanted. Another reporter said, One Direction is one big group in this resilient and timeless fad. They follow the recent success of the Brits, The Wanted, Nickelodeon's Big Time Rush. One Direction is a fluke, The Wanted is a coincidence, and Big Time Rush is a trend. You want to father your unborn children. What? Say weird things.
I mean, like at the same.
At least to describe things. Why would you say those kinds of things?
No thanks, Wikipedia.
Yeah, I don't know. So they. In Parade's 2012 poll, Big Time Rush was voted best boy band in the world.
No.
Okay.
Incorrect.
Topping both One Direction and The Wanted. 800,000 votes were cast. The band was featured on the cover of August 5th issue of Parade, which was a national top seller. An interview and photo set highlighted the group's win. The magazine also featured the group among a list of greatest boy bands of all time.
Oh my
along
God.
along with NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys.
I was gonna say you can't have one without the other.
Exactly.
Big Time Rush has been honored and recognized multiple times by major media outlets throughout their time as a group due to their extreme worldwide popularity and success, along with being heavily credited as one of the bands that helped bring back the boy band wave. The Washington Times ranked them number 15 of their top 20 best boy bands of the decade in 2012. The show, so I don't know where I've lost. Penavega talked to the group's impact on both music and television. I think music could stand alone, but I don't know if it would be as powerful. The show definitely has been our main audience. We have 4 million kids watching. So when you put a song out, 4 million kids hear it. When you put a song on the radio, you're not going to have 4 million people listening. It's a blessing and a curse being on Nickelodeon. It's gotten us where we are now, though some people are standoffish to us because of that, but we have to be grateful that Nickelodeon gave us the opportunity. Abandoning the show would not be the best idea. So that was back then. So yeah, they've won a bunch of awards and stuff. So that's kind of like the thing on Big Time Rush.
Well, good for them.
So now I'm going to skip ahead to our the album that we were reviewing. It is called
The Main Event. The reason why we're doing this episode.
So, yeah,
79% of yes.
I listened to the album first, and I had a lot of like question marks. I was like, "What? And then I read the Wikipedia, and I was like, "Okay, now that I understand, this makes a little bit more sense." Because I was expecting something a lot different than what was presented, and then now that I know that they're kind of like Nickelodeon produced, it makes more sense.
I think it's interesting because you find most bands are more Disney produced. Nickelodeon doesn't have a lot of musicians.
No.
True. That's
like,
true.
If you were to take the vibes of like Nickelodeon and like Disney's obviously like more clean, more pure, more like
cookie cutter.
Yes. Whereas Nickelodeon is a little bit more like grimy, gross, like we're gonna slime you. Yes. We're gonna like
sliming is awesome, by the way. I got slimed. But yes.
You got slimed at the 90s Con.
I did get slimed at 90s Con. But yes, I definitely see it. It's a little more like they had more like sketch comedy shows on Nickelodeon. Yeah. Like I believe I was gonna say the Jonas Brothers were on it, but they weren't. They were on Disney. So that's right. Yeah. So like I feel like with these when you have big corporations backing, it's the sound comes off as very produced. I think. Yeah. Whereas like I don't know, with Lou Pearlman era bands, it's a little bit different. Like the sound comes off different. And I'll get into that
a little more polish.
I don't know if it's polish, it's more dick. I don't know how to say
more
that.
Sexy? Is that what you're saying?
Okay,
she's saying more dick. Okay, fantastic. Yes.
Less dick in this.
They don't sell dick. Lou Pearlman, he sold dick, not literally.
Well, he's not. He didn't promote to the children. Oh, I guess he did because we're teens, right? We were young children. Okay, I guess so. Okay.
That was kind of like my
a little more wholesome, is what Lydia's trying to say. Is that Big Time Rush is a little more like.
Yeah. So I was more funny.
I didn't know who they were. I listened to this album and I'm like, "Where's the dick?" And then I looked on Wikipedia and I was like,
"Oh my God, thank you, Lydia. You are the best."
I'm sorry. So you guys are expecting like Liquid Dreams. It ain't it, chief.
There ain't no dick in here.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4 dicks, but yes.
Just to let you guys know where I come off in my review, that's kind of where I was. So, okay. Anyway.
Okay, good to know. All right. So, Elevate is the second studio album by American boy band Big Time Rush. It was released November 21st, 2011 by Columbia Records with Nickelodeon. The band worked with accomplished songwriters and producers for the album. These include those that assisted with material from their debut album, such as a bunch of people that we will mention when I get to that. And I will butcher their names then.
It's all fun and games in this kind of review.
The production process of the album took place between 9 months to a year, most of which was during their touring process. Nice. Background. The album acts as a soundtrack to the Nickelodeon television series Big Time Rush, which features songs that appeared in the series' second season and the television movie Big Time Movie. Following the success of their first release, the band was inspired to be more involved in the writing process for the album, writing together or separately a total of 8 songs, which is a pretty good amount of songs. Elevate is a mainly pop-inspired dance rock album, true, Also showcasing soul pop and alternative rock. The first single from Elevate, Music Sounds Better With You, was released November 1st, 2011. Promotion. Teen Nick hosted a listening party in support of the band's new album, premiering every song on the album along with playing episodes that contain songs from the album. Well, that's fun. That's good. I like that. And playing the music video for the first single, Music Sounds Better With You. Nickelodeon hosted a 30-minute special called Big Time Rush, Music Sounds Better With You, in which scenes from the band's tour and studio recording sessions were compiled together for airing. The scene features information about the recording and the production of the album. Singles. Music Sounds Better With You featuring Man was released 1st November 2011. The music video was also released in November during their special.
Someone died today.
Drink water.
Everyone's choking today.
Promotional singles. If I Ruled the World featuring Ayaz was released in July of 2011. The music video was released in July of 2011 and featured the boys traveling and performing for their fans. It was predicted as a future hit by This Must Be Pop Awards. Elevate was released June 2012 and as the second promotional single on Apple Music in the United Kingdom, containing Blow Your Speakers as a B-side. Better With You Tour. A tour of the album was announced in early fall of 2011, named Better Than You Tour, with just the letter U, not Y-O-U, as we discussed in our previous episode. You know, we never spell the word you. It's just, you.
We're too pressed for time.
Exactly. And ended, so it started in Vegas, ended at Radio City Music Hall in New York. JoJo and One Direction were the opening acts for the tour. That is so bizarre to me that One Direction opened for Big Time Rush.
Because you don't remember that obviously they weren't popular in the beginning. You had to get up towards there, right?
Almost like the reverse, Lou. So like how NSYNC and Backstreet had to go to Germany to become famous. One Direction had to come to America.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if you can make it in America, then you can make it pretty much anywhere. Actually, do you remember when Sum 41 used to open up for Serial Joe?
I do recall.
And now Sum 41 is bigger.
And do you remember Lady Gaga opened for New Kids on the Block?
I remember reading about that. Yes. So there you go. And New Kids on the Block opened for Tiffany.
Exactly. So you always got to start somewhere.
Yes.
I just feel like anytime we see opening acts, nobody is ever better than whatever.
True.
Yeah.
Like our boy Dan Talevsky, love him, but he's not famous.
That's true.
This formula doesn't work all the time.
Yes, that's true. But it's interesting. I wonder that's an interesting thing to look at, like the bands that have like surpassed the people they were opening for.
Yeah.
Okay, so
should we start the review?
Yeah, I'm visiting the UK in 2012. The band revealed 4 alternate covers for the album, exclusive to the country, each one featuring individual pictures of each member and an autograph. The special editions were released the same time as the regular UK and did the track list. Remember when the boys used to do that? Remember the Backstreet Boys had like the shape CDs and stuff? Yeah, that's cool. And then there was that other bit.
Wasn't it Into the Millennium, right?
There was some band that released 3 of the exact same album, but they had different colored albums. Lydia, do you remember that? It was like a rock. No.
90 Degrees?
No, it was not a boy band. It was a Canadian band. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways. So,
how are we supposed to know that?
Because I can see it in my head.
NSYNC definitely had 2 different color CDs for the No Strings Attached album, because remember the Italian one was like, it was like yellow and maroon, and then the Italian one was maroon and yellow, and I was like, yes. So.
Okay, so the album received positive reviews, mixed positive reviews, mostly praising production and more mature sound than their first one. The album debuted at number 1 on the iTunes chart as number 12 on the Billboard 200s and stayed there for 22 weeks.
Nice.
It sold 70,000 copies. As of 2012, the album sold 208,000 copies in the States. All right, guys, ready to...
ready for the main event? What an appetizer you gave us there, Trindia, and now we're ready to go in the main event.
Okay.
Sophia has been to a wrestling match this weekend.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Rumble! Well, not that one. Was that a good
It was a very good show. It was last weekend, but yes, or 2 weeks ago, because it's gonna be this whatever. Yeah, probably 3 weeks ago after then. Yeah.
Ooh.
Who knows? Who knows?
What did you say?
Was Triple H there?
No, because I don't know if you heard, but Triple H had a heart issue, and he almost died.
Ah.
So he had to get a defibrillator inside or something, like I don't know if it's a defibrillator or maybe I'm saying the wrong word, but like you have to get it in. Sorry.
Pacemaker?
Possibly something like that. So then he retired. He announced his retirement last weekend.
Wow, Triple H. Is it Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Yes. So we lost Scott Hall, who was also a member of the Clique.
Macho Man. No, he was
Razor Ramon.
I know Razor Ramon. That was so sad.
So and then we found out that Triple H almost died. So they were like, "Oh my God, thank God you're okay, because I can now lose another one."
No, so sad.
Especially Triple H, he was one of my favorites. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I love the Triple H.
All right, so now we are talking about Big Time Rush's album Elevate.
You got it, Chief.
As per usual, we'll read to you the writers and producers of the
wonderful, the best part of the review.
So the first one, which was their first single, it is Music Sounds Better With You, the letter U.
Yeah.
Featuring Man with 2 N's.
Oh my God.
The writers of this, quite a few. Big Time Rush, Ryan Tedder, Thomas Bangalter, Benjamin Cohen, Alain QM, Noel Zancanella, Brent Kutzel, Eric Bellinger, Frank Musker, and Dominic Bugatti. And the producers were Ryan Tedder, Zancanella, and Kutzel. All right, first of all, this is a song.
This is a song. This is a damn song. Okay, can I go first?
Music sounds better with you, baby.
It was sampled from Stardust. Music sounds better with you. I cannot.
Yes.
About the other one, this one has like a rap in it, but it's like you cannot, like, fuck off. You don't think that you're trying to pull the wool over my eyes.
Already it started off not in a good foot for you, Lydia, because how dare they do this?
Yeah, how dare they sample a song, which is probably why there's so many names in here, because some of them were probably original.
Okay, so you next.
Okay, I love Ryan Tedder, but this song is not good. I'm sorry. I tried to like it. I listened to it at least 3 times, but I cannot get into this song. I love Ryan Tedder, but I cannot.
So I have listened to this album like 5 or 6 times during the day because I was working and it was only 40 minutes to listen to the whole album. And I just felt like it was in a constant place. So I don't know if I actually this is kind of like a weird thing, but did it sound to you like it was one large song?
Yes, album? I feel like they're all the same songs and nothing was changing.
But I enjoyed it a lot because I went and looked up concert tickets and I was like, I would go see them. Anyway, so it was bothering me because I was like, I know this song, I know it, and I'm just like, what the hell? So so there you go. So you're right, it does sample.
Don't worry, my review gets better as the time goes on.
I knew it. Music sounds
better with you.
Listen, I am old, but I'm not that old. And I
right. Together.
It's like okay. Like I got very depressed listening to this album because I'm like, music is secular, whatever the word is.
Sisical?
No.
Secular.
Oh, secular. So okay.
Okay, so like the sounds that we were used to, I'm sure sampled from like the 70s, and like I feel like have all the songs in the world been produced, and now we're just rehashing the same shit. And then I'm like, am I becoming an ageist? I feel like I am because I'm like, I don't want to be that person, and I hate it because I'm like this was like the very first listing and it's just set the mood. And to be fair, I'm also like in a grouchy mood this week. I'm very grouchy and like sad and like feeling in my feelings, so like probably not the best mindset to be reviewing this. So like just take what I'm saying, guys, Big Time Rush fans, please take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I am a moody millennial right now, so I don't know, I'm just I just wanted better.
For me, I listened to it 3 times so I can have better review. Because if I just listened to it 1 time, it would not be a good review for me. So on to the next song. If you
I listened to it 5 or 6 times, and I feel like because I was also working while I was listening, I don't know if I really like captured things. But there's certain words that would stick out certain times, and I'm like, oh, okay. But anyways, yeah. So that was my thing with that song. I was just like, where did I hear this song before? I know this song. Did it used to be on Electric Circus or something? I feel like it used to be like on Much Music. They would click.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's.
You will find that feeling throughout this entire album of I feel like I've heard this before. Because you have. Because it's okay.
We're not. Oh, okay. All right. Next song is
number 2.
Show Me. And it is written by Lucas Second, Wayne Hector, and Don McLean, and it was produced by Lucas Second. So I put, so I did like these lyrics. So it was like, guys like me like girls like you, and girls like you like guys like me. And it was just kind of like, they also talk about stormy weather, and you can make it better. It's just kind of like, I thought it was okay. I did not mind that song. I thought it was okay. Because
the first song, I was like, oh my gosh, it's not great. I was like, okay, I like these song lyrics. They're nice. The first song lyric is good. I don't know. I thought that part was catchy. So that's okay. I think it was okay.
Okay. My review was, sounds like another song, but I cannot put my finger on it. Skinny, pale, white woman song of the 90s vibe. Not bad. Had a good cadence to it.
Yeah, because they had kind of like the
guys like me, like girls like you.
I got
like kind of like Natalie and Bruglia like vibes, like you know what I'm talking about, like
Burn,
women,
right?
Like
Burn.
skinny pale white women who are just like I'm singing, and you're like yes, and we listened to it because there was nothing else. We didn't have anything in the 90s. We just had to listen to this stupid shit.
We had music in the 90s.
But you know what I mean? Like female, it
was just there.
Yeah, so like when I'm lonely, full of stormy weather, can you make it better? So show
like Dido vibes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's my opinion.
All right. Next up, we have All Over Again by Brian Seals, Damon Sharp, and Drew Ryan Scott. 3 first names. And is produced by Brian Kennedy. So All Over Again.
So can I?
To the left, to the right, to the back, to the side. I was just like, is this teaching us how to do a dance? Like, I was thinking it was kind of like, you remember that Miley Cyrus song, the Hoedown, whatever? And
yeah.
So the hold down, throw down.
Yeah. So it was kind of like, hold on. Yeah. So it's like, so I'm falling in love all over again for the first time. Feels like I'm falling to the right, to the back, to the side, to the left, to the right. So I was just like, what is happening?
Okay.
It wasn't beat. It wasn't bad, but I was just like, what am I listening to? Directions.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so when I first listened to this, I skipped it. I fast forwarded it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, that's not fair to them because it's not their fault that I'm tired and I'm listening to it when I'm tired. So I was like, okay, let's listen on my lunch break. Probably best that I didn't like it at first because I said they have better songs on the album, which is fair because they have a few good songs on the album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was it.
I said very upbeat, but possible auto-tuning, like it's kind of like obvious.
Kind of like upbeat.
I'm like, it's not bad, but it doesn't feel authentic. And like there's just when you sing, when a man sings to you, and you're
serenade, right? When they serenade you,
a serenade, you're like,
yeah,
it's nice.
So
you didn't feel the love, right? You didn't feel the love.
Catching any sexy time from this album is what Lydia's trying to tell us.
Nothing at all. It's just limp dick. I don't know how to say that nicely.
A limp dick. Yep.
It's just. It's
I
not.
thought this album was pretty good.
I know. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm
No, but
finishing
you
it off
also
on a
feel
bad
like-
note, and
Well,
then Shinzi on a good note. Like I don't know.
I don't know. No, but I'm like doing a positive and a negative, so I feel like I'm ending it how I do at work. Like you do like a positive, a negative, and a positive.
You're doing a compliment sandwich.
Yeah.
I am. I'm
He is true
steaming hot
to us.
pile of truth. Anyways, go ahead.
You know what, honestly, though, I feel like as I was listening to this, I was thinking, like this album in general, not the specific song, is that I feel like if we would have watched the show and if we had more of a connection with that, then maybe that these songs are like, oh, this reminds me of this episode where it's in. And
Right.
True.
so I feel like maybe that's why I feel like we shouldn't give up on Big Time Rush. And I do think we should either watch the movie or some episodes.
Yeah, no, we
Because
should.
I think-
Definitely should.
Because I feel like
I think that's what happened with Jonas Brothers, right? We watched like everything, like the documentary, some of the other things, and then the album. Then we went to a concert, and then we're like, yeah, we're really into them.
yes,
Mm.
you never know,
Yeah.
guys. You
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good with that. So number 4 is called No Idea. It is written by Alexander Gascraft, Terrius Nash, and Christopher Tricky Stewart. And it was produced by Stewart and The Dream. All right, so let's get No Idea. I wrote No Idea I'm Even Here. Is that the lyrics? Is that the...
She has
Yeah, oh,
idea.
okay, yes. So sorry. So it's like, so this song.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the song that every single time I heard it, it like the one lyric like popped into my head, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And the lyric, I don't know if you guys mentioned this one, is "You put a lightning bolt on my face." I was like, "Is this some sort of Harry Potter shit? Like, what is this?"
Mm,
So
yeah.
I don't actually know what that means. Let me just, okay, so I have the lyrics pulled up. So every time you come around, you put a lightning bolt on my face. Baby, every time you come around, girl, you take my breath away. I just want to breathe until I take you in, because I want to breathe until you take me in. But the truth is, she has no idea I'm here. Okay,
But
whatever.
the truth
So,
is,
like-
she's in love with Lupin.
I was just like, is this like some sort of Voldemort thing? Like, is she
Definitely.
like making him a Horcrux?
Definitely.
I think the song title says it all. No Idea is right, because this song was not good at all.
Mm.
So it's yeah. So she has no. So I guess it's somebody who's like invisible. She has no idea he's there. She doesn't even care. Blah 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 blah.
I tried to find a positive in this, but I could not.
This could be
So
a Harry
more
Potter
like very
song.
like melancholy.
Remember Nagini used to hide in the sewers of Hogwarts?
So there you go. There you go. It's Harry Potter. But I feel like it kind of reminded me of kind of like the Invisible Man or something like that. Like she has no idea that I'm here. No, I'm not saying song wise.
Do not insult the Invisible Man.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that the theme of the song
Oh my
is
god.
about like some sad guy who's trying to hook up with some chick, but she doesn't even know because she doesn't care. She's doing her own thing or whatever. So he's just like silently tormented or whatever. So that's what I feel this song is about. I could be wrong, but that's what the lyrics.
Hey,
but
if
the
that's what
lightning
you
bolt
feel,
on the
it's
forehead.
all
And I was,
good.
but not even on the forehead. It's a lightning bolt on the face. I was like, what does that even mean? I'm like, are you trying not to get plagiarized by Harry Potter? Like we're just cutting the. She just
Possibly.
Like, smack your face.
So weird. Maybe they just added that part because it rhymed to them. I have no idea.
For all
And
the
I guess
people who
that's I guess that's the reason why it's called that, because you have no idea why the lyrics are like this.
This is like, you know how many people wrote this song? This is like the group project where they're like, yeah, let's just agree. It's fine. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yes, you think like someone, like each of them brought like one lyric and they're like, here, this sounds good.
Yeah,
There's
like
only
seriously.
3 people who wrote this song.
But I'm just saying, it was a group project that
Okay.
clearly compromises were made. All right, but for me, like, so did you have any more ideas?
I
on
think
No
I
Idea?
think I think I said a lot.
No
Okay.
more ideas.
So for
about
mine, I have kind of slow but emo sounding. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine men wearing black eyeliner vibes.
Okay.
That's when I heard this song.
They're kind of like
You know, like the old like
the early like emo.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That's kind of, it sounds like it's more of a sad song. There's whatever. All right, moving along. The next song. despite having the name of another boy band song by that name, not the same song.
New Kids on the Block.
Called Cover Girl. So this one is written by Kendall.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
She's my cover girl.
Girl.
All right.
Oh.
Anyways, I do kind of like that New Kids song, but that's not what we're talking about, guys. We are talking about
I love my calendar girl. Wrong one.
Oh, Cover Girl. Sorry, Cover Girl, not Calendar Girl. Sorry.
Okay, my bad. My
Okay.
bad.
All right. So this is written by Kendall Schmidt, who is
It's going well.
that is the blonde fellow. Toby Gadd and Lindy Robbins. Well, that sounds familiar. I feel like Lindy's written stuff for
Toby Gad.
Lindsay
Yeah.
Robbins. I feel like that was like
Yeah.
maybe she wrote for Christina Aguilera.
She wrote
Maybe
Jason
for.
Derulo, Hot Shell Ray Tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so
I don't know. Some
produced
people
by-
sound similar to others, and then you're like confusing who wrote for what
oh,
person.
they write lots of things. So anyways,
Yeah.
so Cover Girl, I wrote makes you feel good. So this is a classic boy band song theme to it. So it's talking about like, I don't know why you're so insecure. I wish you could see what I see when you're looking in a mirror. That to me, you're beautiful. And when you're looking at magazines, you think you don't measure up. And it says, because you're my cover girl, I think you're a superstar. You don't know, like, you're so pretty it hurts. What's underneath the skin? The beauty that shines within. You're the one that rocks my world, my cover girl. So it's very kind of like a what makes you beautiful theme, kind of like you know, like you don't know that you're beautiful. You think you are so insecure about yourself, but I see that you're amazing and you're wonderful and you're doing all this amazing stuff. And like, you know, like stop comparing yourself to others. Like, I feel like this is a very good message, like tween message from like puberty. And they think that people are hideous. And, oh, I have zits and I have all this other stuff. But like, no, you're like, your beauty underneath shines through. So I thought it was a very nice song and a very nice message. So
I also agree. I did like the song lyrics, and I thought it was a nice message. So at least they have something there. That's good, because the other songs weren't that great.
She got a heart of gold.
The guitar vibes remind me of the song "Hey There, Delilah," and I was like,
"Hey there, Delilah."
Remember that was good. At the beginning, then it said, but it comes into its own later on in the song, kind of sweet and somber.
Yes.
That's
so we agree that one's a good one. See, look at us.
It was good. I said it was.
I put a star beside that one.
You did.
I did.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yes. All right. So I thought it was good. Okay. Next up on the big tour is "Love Me, Love Me." This was written by.
Okay. Yes.
Need.
Right.
Okay. So,
stop being other songs for God's sakes.
They're not being the other songs. They just have similar titles. Okay. So this was written by Big Time Rush, Christopher Rojas, Damon Sharp, Ole Broderson, Mitch Hansen, and Casper Larson. And it was produced by Sharp, Cutfather, Rojas, and K Industry. Oh, that's funny.
Aw, that is funny.
All right. So Love Me, Love Me. I said it is super upbeat. It's very dancey. Love Me. And then I said it was kind of robotic in the middle. I just want to check a lyric because.
Do you think it was like auto-tuning?
Definitely.
Yes, okay.
I feel like this whole freaking album
can
is
I
auto-tuned.
just say the lyric?
Harmonize for God's sakes.
Because I'm listening to this and they're like mispronouncing things specifically, like doctor. But at one point, one of the lines was, "You got them red velvet lips, sweet like Betty Crocker." I was just like,
maybe they're on crack.
So call a doctor because someone needs to take your temperature. You're getting hotter.
Oh my God, it's great.
Oh my God. Look, you can take some.
When I rock, you roll. You're losing control.
Okay, can I just say mine?
Yes.
Okay, even though I'm laughing, I did like this one because the other ones I was like, oh my God, please, there needs to be a good one after some other ones that are not good. So Love Me, I wrote, I like it. It's catchy. It makes you want to dance. Thank the Lord.
I wrote, not bad, kind of repetitive.
Love me, say. That's not the song.
That's not the song. Yeah, I think of that song. Why would
Well, you be Juliet, I'll be Romeo, whatever. And then go is repeated 14 times, ready, and then go is repeated 14 times. So again, I see where you're saying there's some definitely repetition. Very thought it was kind of like robotic-y at sometimes, and like it's like, okay.
Not good, not cool.
I put a squiggle beside it. I don't know if that's supposed to be a star.
What does a squiggle mean for you?
You know what? I don't even know my own things. So.
All right.
Next song, which I very much liked, it's called If I Ruled the World, and it was featuring Ayaz. It was written by Emmanuel Curacao, Evan Bogart, and Robbins, and it was produced by Curacao. So everybody get up, 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 saying Ayo. Oh, this is when they go to the beach, right? It's just like,
yeah.
I feel like it's a very like upbeat song. Like, if I ruled the world, I throw all my money in the air like confetti. Every house would get a DJ and a backyard party.
That'd be very inconvenient for municipalities.
Up, out of your seats, kick off the shoes like you're down at the beach, up on the beach. Literally, I listen to these songs, and then Ayo, Ayo, Ayo. Okay, so I listen to these songs.
Sounds amazing when you say it.
And then when I try to recall the melody, the way it is sung at all, it's like suddenly out of my brain. I have no idea how this song goes.
True, I'm also like
it, and I thought it was very like dancey and fun. And essentially, if I ruled the world, I would give it to you. So, it's nice, very nice.
This is number 7, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not as nice as giving all the publishings, but okay.
Oh, yes.
Never that. Nobody can top that one.
No. Girl, I'd be the king and you'd be the queen, Yeah.
So I thought those 2 songs I thought were really good. So I was like, 6 was really good. I liked it. And then 7, I was like, hey, I like it. It's fun. Yeah, 2 in a row. What is this? Yes! Woo!
Diane would be annoyed that it's not flowing properly, but yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Realistically, one person cannot rule the world. It's just financially not possible. I know the guy with the funny mustache in World War II tried to do it. Technically, if he won, he wouldn't have been able to rule the world because that's just not possible. Fiscally, it's not possible. Everyone's insane. You don't want to rule the world anyway. The world sucks. So don't even bother.
Well, if you were the ruler, maybe you would make it more cool and fun.
Yeah, people would start revolts and shit. It's impossible. Impossible.
Yes, that's true. That's
anyways, long story short, this song in particular had a bit of flavor, but was still not the greatest thing I've ever heard. It was aight.
Who is Ayaz, anyways? British singer.
I don't know.
Known for replay, solo, and Pretty Girls. Okay, I have no idea. All right, so I liked it. I thought it was a good song.
I liked it as well. So they're 2 for 2 in this little area of the album.
2 for 2. What am I?
No, she's saying 2 for 2 of her. She liked the 2 songs back to back.
Oh, I thought you guys like
no. I would never do that to you, Lydia. Come on.
No, thank you.
So the next song, maybe this was the song that I thought was, oh shit, okay, whatever. It's called Invisible.
Oh my God.
Invisible.
And
that's not this song.
You in your room.
That was Clay Aiken. Also not this album.
I feel like Lydia is more annoyed that they chose the names of other songs.
Yeah.
I believe, yes.
It's
okay,
really
so
stupid.
this one was written by Carlos Pena, Charlie Greenberg, Cody Williams, Daniel Andrew Wayne, and J.R. Rodham, and J.R. Rodham produced it. I just wrote sadder. So why did I write sadder?
Sadder?
That is
the lyrics are very sad.
I feel like it was just like this was like a very like somber song, was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I'll be your shining light. I'll be right by your side. Oh, you're not invisible to me. You're not invisible. We feel like giving up. You just can't walk away. So it was just very somber. I don't know.
So they ended their streak at 2.
Ouch.
I do not like this one. At least they tried their best. But no, it's a no for me, dog.
All right. That's totally fair. Okay. Where do I start? Okay. Here's the thing, guys.
Oh.
You cannot have a song with similar name of an amazing song that's already out there. Okay? Unless your song is significantly better. For example, when you think of Invisible, Clay Aiken was an American darling from that American Idol thing. You think that you can beat Clay Aiken with this bullshit? Like, okay, this is my thing. You cannot. Okay, there only one time in the history of music has someone ever come out with a song that was slightly better than the original, and that was Justin Bieber, As Long As You Love Me, because Backstreet was As Long As You Love Me, but Justin was a little bit better. And then
I wouldn't say that, but sure.
Well, because like we're Canadian, we have to say it. Okay, they're gonna take.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes,
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to revoke my passport. Sorry.
It just this album drove me insane because I'm like, this is where I'm like, am I like fucking old? Am I a fucking fossil? That like every song is sounding the same. Every song has the same title of a song that I like better than this song. Like, I'm going next, guys. I'm going fucking crazy. Okay, so anyways, Invisible.
It's okay, man. It's okay. And I was wondering if maybe it's because instead of listening to this track separately, I found a YouTube thing that had them all into one track, and maybe that didn't separate it enough for me, but they put spaces in between. I don't know. Maybe
I
listened a lot.
I listened on Spotify, and it wasn't really different. Didn't make a difference.
No, they all sound the same.
Yeah,
everything
I don't know.
Same. It's just like
Well, but
oatmeal
again,
with different toppings.
it is their
It's still
band,
oatmeal.
and it is.
Fuck. Anyways, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be upset, but it's just like, what the hell, Big Time Rush. Anyways, long story short about this song.
So we're not going to be watching any of this.
No. I mean, like maybe I'll like it, but okay. Sorry. Okay. For my review of this one, I kind of like it. It has good beat. I did put a star beside it. However, my point remains valid.
You're shitting upon the song.
My
You're saying you like it.
Listen, Chinzia. Okay, it's like going through a toilet bowl full of turds and finding your favorite turd. It's still a turd, but it's all right. This one's I like the shape. It's okay. You know what I'm trying to say here? It's just like
sometimes you just gotta have that.
I don't know what to say. I'm feeling like millennial anger, and I probably shouldn't be, but it's there. And I don't know if I'm just.
It's okay to feel like that. That is your opinion.
Feelings are valid.
I've been a grouchy bear this week. I'm sorry. And then like I'm listening to this and I'm like, so okay. I'm sorry, Big Time Rush people. This is your thing, and I'm trying not to be that grouchy old man. Like, get off my lawn. But it's just like, why is this happening?
Oh, you're like yelling at the clouds.
Yeah, like an old man yells at cloud. Like that's how I feel right now. I feel very stupid, and I know you guys. And even like, okay,
they're not even that much younger. It's only like 10 years younger.
Still, they should have had 5 members, and there should have been like there's no facial hair. What is this?
There's no dick.
There's nothing. It's very Nickelodeon based. No. What'd you say, Kenny?
You still complaining about those guys?
Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Wow, you were complaining, Kenny?
We're near the end, so no worries.
Well, we're not near the end because we're on track 9 of 12.
Okay, but still. All right, so next is Time of Our Life.
Okay.
Because
the time of my life. You see yes. What I'm saying?
Very valid point.
You trying to take on Dirty Dancing, a cult classic? Are you joking? Okay.
All right, so this is written by Logan Henderson, who is in the band, Nicholas Rasfurlong, Jordan Sukoff, Ontario Holmes, and it was produced by Infinity and Holmes. So I wrote, "Give me a sign, just dance, dance." So what is this? Oh, I feel like this was like an upbeat, like dancey song. We're gonna party all night, Papa party all night, girl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're gonna party all night, have the time of our lives. I really wish I could remember the tune of the song, but I feel like I liked it. You're just dancing. Don't worry about a thing. Just dance, dance, dance. So
Okay, are you ready to hear mine?
Yeah, but
we are ready, Sophia.
I can say it right now. I did not have the time of my life hearing this song.
no. Right. Good.
I wrote this is very not fun at all. I almost like didn't listen to the whole thing because it was like boring to me. But I did. I listened to it a second time just to make sure that I, got the beat of it. But yeah, I did not have the time of my life. So it's a thumbs down for me.
Understandable. All right, Lydia.
Okay. Okay.
What other adjectives do you have?
When you have a song, a party song, I said my comments were meh, too slow for a party song. Nobody at a party is jamming out to some slow shit, okay? This is like listening to Euro beats in a traffic jam. It's like when you're
nails on a chalkboard? Nails on a chalkboard almost?
No, it's just like okay, like do you know what Euro beats are? Like
Yes.
okay, you're like
Yeah.
You want to drive fast, it makes you want to go like woo, but you're in a traffic jam and you're just like I have this energy and I can't do anything with it. So it's kind of like this can't be a party song because it's so slow. It's not even like slow dance like
it's not catchy at all. It wasn't catchy at all.
It's not slow dance. It's not party. It's somewhere in the middle. And I'm like, have these guys ever been to a party before? Have you heard of Pitbull? Pitbull makes amazing music. Pitbull, it ain't. I was just not happy with it. I wasn't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're valid. Your opinion is valid.
I feel stupid. I feel so stupid because I feel like all I have is anger for this album and it's not fair.
Okay, not every album is a good album. People have different opinions.
I know,
like
just like I can't lie you guys.
Mine is mixed. Mine is mixed.
Okay.
I remember Diane shit upon the 5 album that we loved and she hated it. So that people just
so
like different
insane.
music. You never know.
I guess so.
All right. Anything else on that? Good?
No. Yeah.
Okay. So the next song is Superstar.
Remember the lady used to smell her armpits?
You're a superstar.
Molly
So
Shan.
reach for the stars.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Love Inc. Love
I'm a superstar.
Inc.
And don't you be afraid. Think of
all the friends you made.
I really appreciate that we are singing the other songs and not their song.
Well,
every
because
time.
this album was so unmemorable. They all sounded the same. I can't even remember what they sound like.
Okay, so
That's fair. That's a fair point because I don't remember either.
Yes, there's a lot. So Superstar was written by Big Time Rush, Jay Sean, Bobby Bass, Jay Remy, Jared Cotter, and Khalid Rohim, and it was produced by OFM. So I wrote super catchy and dancey, and it says you're a superstar, that you're a star, a superstar, you're a star. I don't know. I just thought it was like you're a shining star. I thought it was dancey and fun, so I liked this one. And I put a star beside the superstar.
Superstar. Look at you, eh?
Because you're a star. I think that's how it goes. God, I can't remember. My brain doesn't work.
You put a star.
I'm looking at the lyrics, but I cannot sing the tune. But yes, I thought it was catchy, and I feel like every time I was listening, whenever they said star, superstar, like that popped out in my brain as I was like working and stuff. So I felt like this song was more memorable than the
fair.
other. So
that's a fair point.
All right.
Okay.
So
didn't I say?
No.
Lydia.
Oh, did you already?
Oh, did I say? Or I didn't say?
No, you didn't say, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's how bad it was. Okay, sorry. I was like, I don't even remember what I said. Okay. I wrote, it's okay. They could have done better, but like, what can you do? Right? Like, they had 2 good songs in this album, at least.
Oh my God. Okay, for me, I wrote Okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever been caught up in a scheme before that you weren't doing, someone else was doing, and then okay, so do you like? I don't know if anyone else has experienced this before, but at your local hotel, some guy will be like, "We're having an open audition for some bullshit," and then you're like, "Oh my god, I love bullshit," and then you go down there, and then they try to sell you some other bullshit, like, "Oh, but if you want to be on our roster, you have to pay $400 for a photo shoot, and you gotta do this, but you're a star. You're a star."
Oh, so you feel like it's very like fake and like
yes, this is not convincing at all.
Okay.
It sounds very overproduced. And you're just like if you're trying to convince me that I'm a star, it ain't it, Chief. You're not getting my $400 for the stupid photo shoot. Not my first time at the rodeo, buddy. I didn't nothing felt authentic.
You're not feeling it. You're not feeling it.
You know what I mean? I just don't get it. Like
fair.
Okay, anyways, that's
fair.
All right. No,
that one
fair.
did not get a star for me. Sorry, Julia.
That is okay. You know what, Lydia? You're Not Alone is the name of the next song.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was written by Kendall Schmidt, Stephen Batty, Carlos Batty, and Rojas, and produced by Rojas. Okay, so this song, I don't know, man, because I have a couple of different thoughts on this song. So essentially, basically, the song is the guy, he's comforting you, he's telling you you're not alone, like he's always there for you or whatever. And so I feel like it could either be more like this is an actual comforting song and I'm like your best friend and I really care about you and stuff, or if this is like leading up to being like, I'm a nice guy, you should date me because I've been here for you all the time. So that was kind of like the weird thing. But I would have to say that I feel like this song is kind of off for me this week because I am currently fighting with my gay bestie and
Papa?
Yes. And well, I'm not fighting, he's ignoring me, but it's just like, so some of this shit, like, so it's like the days you were stressed out, you know, I was here listening, I was doing, and I'm like, oh, look, I'm this person doing all this shit for you. And, you know, like you don't give two shits. And anyway, so
you're not alone, buddy. We're here for you. We're here to support.
Other people there, but it's just like, it was just like things like, you know, you're stranded at the airport. I came and picked you up, like whenever, when you needed somebody to call to in the morning. And I was like, because this fucker would call me at 3 a.m. because he needs to talk about shit. So I'm like there for you and doing all this stuff for you. And, you know, so I'm just like, I actually wrote, fuck Josh. So yeah. So anyways, so there you go. Cause you know, but don't worry, we'll probably talk next week. But it's just like, it just feels like if I was not in this emotional moment right now, I feel like I would have enjoyed this song more because I did kind of like the song. Like it had a nice soothing thing and it was nice to be like the person that's there for you or whatever. But it's also like, sucks to be the person that's there for somebody and then you're just shit upon and overlooked all the time. And like
No,
it doesn't feel good to get anything in return.
So yes, so you know, and then I was like, you know what, it'd be nice if that person was there for me when I'm having bad times, and it's not always a one-sided relationship, which is what it kind of sounds like, that he's always there for this girl, but is this girl there for him when she needs like when he's having a bad day? I don't know. So I kind of felt bad for the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, or I was just like, or is this like, I'm amazing, you should date me? I don't know. This song confused me. I didn't know where to go with it. So that was the most emotional song on the album for me, unnecessarily, just mostly because of the lyrics. So there you go. So
yeah.
But then
well,
like,
buddy, we're here for you.
I was just like, thank you, random voice. I'm not alone, and thank you, friends, for being friends. But
of course.
So it was just a song. So there you go. That's my thoughts on that one. That did not get a star this particular week, but maybe in another week I would have given it a star. I don't know. So, all right.
So,
okay. I don't have a lot of thoughts for this one. It wasn't. I don't know. I thought it was like a nice song. So yeah, that's basically all I wrote because I was kind of bored after this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's almost ended. We're good.
Yeah. So okay, this one I actually liked. Hey, I gave it a star. I know. I said I like this one. Kind of catchy, good vibes. Maybe I'm in my depression lately. I don't know. I liked it though
because it's somebody is there for you and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the message is good.
If I'm going to say something negative about it, Michael Jackson has already done this song. But
yeah.
Alone.
And that song is really good.
Yeah,
I do
please
not recall that song.
consider renaming your shit because you think you can beat the king of pop, Michael Jackson? I don't think
Well,
so.
I guess because they're more towards children. Yes, this is why
Children
you're
need to
not
know
allowed.
about the king of pop.
True, that's very true.
I don't know.
Is this the last song, or it's coming up?
Oh, the last song is coming up, guys.
Number
Okay.
12.
Before I get to the last song, there are 4 other songs which we did not listen to. So the US iTunes store had a bonus track called "Blow Your Speakers."
I'm sure.
Big Time Rush is
Blow your brains up.
Sophia. Jesus. Do not do that anyway. Okay.
Wow! Where did that come from, Cynthia? What is happening?
At least
Okay.
that's an original title.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. That's not like me to say. I'm sorry.
Please don't do that, anybody.
Yeah, please
I'm
do
sorry.
not
I'm
do
sorry.
Big
yourself,
Time
guys.
Rush's official website version had a song called "Paralyzed," which again is the name of another
Isn't
song.
a song? You're not paralyzed. Yeah.
So struck by you.
Stop it. Big Time
Who
Rush.
sings that again? Who sings it again?
You know what? I don't know, but Pierre Bouvier wrote that, so maybe he was part of that.
Okay.
Maybe that was his band's song.
Incubus? No. I don't know.
Then the UK iTunes had a song called "Epic," and the 2012 re-release had a bonus track called "Windows Down." So that is that. So, anyways, that is not what we're talking about. We are talking about the last song on this album, the self-titledness of this album. We are talking about "Elevate."
Sorry.
Elevate.
1 second. It's finger 11, Soph.
Okay, thank you.
It's called Paralyzed. Okay.
Yes. And can you tell me which band Pierre Bouvier was in it again?
Pierre Bublé.
Simple Plan.
Oh,
Plan. The guy from Simple Plan wrote that. Anyways, so
You are the best.
So the last song on the last regular track on this album is called "Elevate." It was written by James Maslow, who is in the band, Sharp, Johnny Powers Severin, and Eric Sanicola, and it was produced by Sharp, Johnny Powers Severin, and Sanicola. And my notes are not written down because I did not write notes, but I do recall really liking this song, and I feel like it was very upbeat and pumped, and I just thought it was kind of an interesting way to end the album on a high energy and just like
Yeah.
So it was just I thought it was good. I thought it was catchy. Asked me to sing a line, I cannot. But
okay.
So you levitate, let's elevate, and then so
I think that one of the song lyrics is elevate a little higher.
yes, it is. Let's throw
That's
a
what I
party in
wrote.
the sky and celebrate, elevate until we fly, and move your feet until you levitate. So I am not singing it at all the way it is, but I thought it was a pretty upbeat, catchy song. So there you go.
This
So
is the slogan
Yes.
for Skyjack.
I wrote,
Go ahead.
I like it. Kind of like an anthem song. Makes you pumped up. Makes you want to sing along. Elevate a little bit higher because this is the last song.
woo!
Woo! I agree.
Celebrate, elevate.
This one also got a star.
Ooh.
This one was good. High energy seems sexier. A good banger. Well done.
Well done. All right. Well, I guess we're now reached the point of the show where you pick your top 3 songs, Lydia.
Yes.
Do you think you can have 3?
Yeah, I do have 3. You want me to go first?
Sure.
All right.
You have 3? Wow, I'm surprised.
That's all. Endless list, like I said. Had to pick through and find the best one.
Yeah.
All right. See?
So I like Invisible, You're Not Alone, and Elevate.
Okay. So
Okay, I liked, Love Me, If I Ruled the World, and Elevate.
I have like forced, so I have CoverGirl, Love Me, If I Ruled the World, Superstar, and Elevate. So I guess since you guys picked those other ones, I will go CoverGirl, If I Ruled the World, and Superstar.
You don't want the songs to feel
And
bad
Elevate.
now.
I know, I feel bad. But Elevate
Why do you
was,
feel bad?
I don't know. I always feel bad for the songs that don't have How do you know the songs don't have feelings?
I'm sure the guy who made the song is like, I hope Cynthia picks mine.
How can the boys on Red Girls be so mean to us?
Oh my gosh, guys. Anyways, if you are a big time Rush fan, and let us know what your favorite song is from this album, write it in the comments or go on any of our social media pages at Boy Band Break.
Yeah, and just to be fair, you know, at least they had 3 songs that I liked.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yes. So
I feel like, honestly, that's going to be our mission, guys. We're going to do a little bit more big time Rush reconnaissance. We're going to at least watch the movie and maybe a couple episodes of the show, because I feel like if you like the show, then I feel like you'll bond better with the songs. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, together, and like, I don't know, we're way over time. But
sorry, can I quickly say, like, as a whole, what I feel about this album? I said I feel like this album is full of songs I've already heard before. They need a 5th member. I'm not buying what they're selling. It needs more sex, more grit, more feeling. It's too produced and squeaky clean. That's my review in a nutshell.
Well, I really enjoyed the album, and I would like to see them in concert, but also don't want to pay money. But I listened to it like 5 or 6 times, and I was like, this is a pretty catchy album. Although a lot of the songs do sound similar and kind of blend into one, and that could have been because I was working while listening too, right? So, but I also really liked it, and I liked the squeaky cleanness and fun upbeat part. So, you know.
And for me, mine, it was a mixed bag. But at least I listened to it 3 times, tried to give it a chance, and I did find 3 songs that I enjoyed. So all in all, good try.
And you know what? Back in the day when Lydia used to buy an album, she refused to pay money unless she liked 3 songs. So
that's right.
By that logic, Lydia would have bought this CD. So there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, true that.
Yes.
Cool. Anything else? Anybody want to say anything? We're good.
No, I think that's a great way to end it.
I feel like, Cynthia, I was cutting you off before when you're like, make sure, if you're a big time Rush fan, let us know your... let us know what your favorite songs are. Let us know if you're going to the concert and which stops you're going to. And what do we need to know about Big Time Rush? What did we miss? Is there like a really good like episode? Is there somebody who's like, or is there a song that was on another album that's way better or something like that? So let us know.
And is there a way to get a cheap ticket if we want to go to the concert?
Yes, we should definitely like check them out. I feel like it would be a good show, and I feel like I am very into cheesy and fake boy bands. I enjoy them immensely. I like watching any TV show that has musicians. Like I just rewatched Austin Alley again, Jonas LA, like other stuff. So I feel like that I literally just rewatched all of Together. So
Together was good. Together was fire.
If anyone has good quality episodes of Together so we can watch them, that would be great, because it was very painful to watch these episodes that were very grainy and hard to hear. But anyways. So yes, thanks for taking a break with us.
Guys.
Until next time. Thanks for listening. Bye.